Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile 1. Oops. Okay, so we have friendship and union. And you can see these two angels facing each other, the power between them. They're creating something. So I feel like there could already be a person or people, or there could be some new people coming in or person, but there's some type of relationship forming. It's a very special and unique. It's very powerful, like you are a spiritually gifted person. And when the two of you or this group comes together, I feel like you're definitely more powerful together and you're able to achieve and accomplish more on your path, your spiritual enlightenment. You're advanced in your soul lessons, and people are drawn and attracted to you. Like you might be creating something with these people, but also I feel like, and there's also some symbols that remind me of light language. Like I feel you have light codes within you. You are meant to attract people. You are both activating and very triggering to people. But I feel like it's been a long journey also to get you to where you are. And this is a very special and unique time in your life, not only because of your progress, but because of the people, the beings that you will be working with. So very interesting. And 444 on the clock timer. How appropriate. Okay, let's see what the next message is. We have, oh, look at, there's a wing. They both have wings. That's an angel deck. This is not. But I thought that was interesting. Also, a new beginning of some sort. You have support and guidance all around you. I feel like she's kind of closing her eyes, like she's connecting with this. Again, because as I mentioned, I feel you're someone that's very spiritually gifted and advanced. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So a nice reminder, there's always support, seen and unseen. And not all of you, but I feel like some of you might be having a difficult time letting go of some of these people. Like it says people come and go, and sometimes they're just needed for a limited time. So I feel like this is something that you might need to work on, to look a little deeper. There's something that needs to be healed. I mean, of course, you know, it can be a little sad that, you know, there's some people we like so much we don't want to let them go. But I feel like for some of you, it's a little more than that. Like there's something there that you need to reflect on. Maybe there's some type of abandonment issue. And for others, just simply being aware of these people that are coming in, or this person, like you will know, you'll instantly feel that energy, like, you know, that connection up here, all that beautiful energy that's shifting and coming up. And to remember to ask more often. This message came through before. Those of you that work in the unseen, especially asking more often for guidance, for assistance. You don't have to do this on your own. And look at all of the offerings in the hands. And again, some sort of new beginning, some shifting and changing is definitely happening. That's coming through again. And your energy is valuable. Protect it well. The protectors, strength, boundaries, amulet. And look how that third eye, all of that energy coming out and connecting with the cosmos. Again, I like that this card came out under that card because there's a connection in both the seen and the unseen, as I was saying. Being more cautious and protective. I feel like this is something you've already learned, but just remember, sometimes we can slip up and get a little comfortable, and then somebody does a zinger on us. Some of you might like working with amulets or some sort of rune, angel sigils or light language, something like that. Something that you can touch or look at might make you feel more protected. Not that you have to worry about it really. Her heart is blossoming. You have all these blooms around you. Again, a very unique and special time in your life for who you become and continue to grow into. And number 9. And a self-care card. We have see the beauty. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects. Okay, so I feel like this is going to help a lot of you, again, have a difficult time letting go of a person or a thing. Even though you know it's time to move on, we can easily become attached to things that have been helpful and supported us and have a special place in our heart. So just see the beauty and the purpose that it served, and try to be more open and allowing it to just go back out into the world, because again, it might come back to you when you need it. And just seeing how it has served you and being grateful for that. And your first tarot, everything's really to the point and straightforward today. Heart, again, heart blooming here, heart chakra, routine, Knight of Pentacles, patience, perseverance, unexpected source of money or income, time heals all wounds, reliable, patient, conventional, trustworthy, hardworking people, someone who perseveres to reach a goal. Okay, this is definitely describing you, again, because I feel that you're someone that is advanced. You're meant to attract people. You are carrying those light codes and activations and triggers within you. You're someone that can be counted on. And time heals all wounds, being patient. Again, for those of you that might be having a difficult time letting something go, there's just a little bit of work that needs to be done there that help you connect with your heart, be grateful, like this card is talking about, see it for what it is, give gratitude, and just let it go. Some sort of routine is very healthy and helpful for just about everyone. So maybe you've just been relaxing and kind of lax and let things go, and you need to focus on getting back into your routine. Let me see if anything else wants to come through. Unexpected source of money, so some type of abundance. And also we have that rainbow, and it's this complete circle. It could be a wheel of fortune as well, depending on how you look at that or read the cards. But something good is coming out of the work that you're doing. It's impossible for it not to. That's just, the side effect of when we're doing what we love. It just pulls everything naturally to us that we desire and had hoped for. Sacral creativity, number 3. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. Okay, so some of you might be a little stuck or frustrated. I'm getting, the impatient energy coming through as well. You've been working on something, or maybe these people or persons coming in and you just feel a little stuck or frustrated, like it's not happening. And patience over here coming through again. Be patient. It is working. It is happening. Number 3, the Empress. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature coming through a second time, harmony, art, healing, love, union, synthesis, continued growth, yes, material comfort, status, social standing, a beautiful home. Okay, so some of you might be moving and buying a new home or apartment or flat, depending on where you are in the world. Some of you might be striving towards having children or a child. You don't necessarily have to be, I don't see the connection as, I'm not picking up like marriage. I don't think it's really frowned on these days. Like if you want to have a child, you're just going to do it regardless of whether there's a second person involved for some of you. And also the fertility, the sensuality, nurturing, and art. You're a very creative person, very passionate. Everything is coming through for you. Connecting to the earth. I feel like some of you, grounding is definitely something that's going to help. Over here it's talking about finding the beauty in everything, and being outside in nature is something that will help with that. Success coming through, not just financial success, but material comfort and status, social standing. So again, I feel like some of you, whatever you're putting together, some type of spiritual business or work, or some type of art that might have to do. It may not necessarily, it doesn't need to come across as spiritual. It is for you, and you know it because that's who you are and what you represent and share. But other people might not see it that way. Whatever it is, it's very powerful and beautiful and connects a lot of people. There's, again, I just feel a lot of high vibrational energy coming in, supporting, co-creating with you. And the last tarot, inspiration, crown chakra. Okay, crown chakra doesn't come in very often with these cards. A new beginning coming through twice for you. Good news, physically starting something new. Creative spark, new initiative, finding new passion, enthusiasm, urgency, accepting a challenge, potential talent growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. Okay, urgency, again, where I was talking about maybe feeling frustrated that things are not happening. So you feel like this urgent need, you got to do it, you need to do it. You're very inspired. Be patient. It is happening. It is working and will work out for you. This could bring some type of travel, or the work you're doing is going to be known all over the world. People are going to connect to the website, to the work, whatever this is that you're offering. Is something completely new because you are in a new space. And again, connecting with this person or people, I feel like it definitely enhances your power with them. And it's something very strong and powerful that, you know, people might not understand. They're in the presence of it and they feel it, but they might not exactly know why or what is going on, but you do. You're very talented. You work hard to get to where you are. This is a life purpose for you. Okay, and the next two cards. Aqua Luna, I am grateful and blessed. Oh, I forgot to show you the back. Here we go. Full moon. So this is the end of a cycle and also a new beginning for you, coming in 3 times very powerfully. So this project may have taken quite some time to come together for you, but for new beginnings to come in 3 times like that, it's definitely going to be moving and happening. So for those of you that have been frustrated and wondering when it's going to happen, now is the time for you. We have the Zen Garden. I am grounded and creativity coming through 3 times also. Also grounding, I was talking about that over here with this card. Being out in nature is something that strengthens who you are and your abilities. 15:55 on the clock timer. Let's see what the last card is. A paper plane, or not paper, an airplane made out of stars. Paper airplane. I am free to make my wishes come true. Okay, I feel like this is something you have struggled with for a long time, especially when things don't happen right off the bat for us. We can become very frustrated, we feel defeated, we start to question. So this is a reminder, again, you are supported, you have everything you need to make it happen. It is happening. And there's nothing that you can't do. And I feel like you're going to be stronger in your power, more so than you are now, when you start to see your vision coming to fruition, start to happen and work for you. And I have an activation card. Talk about grounding. Look at that beautiful red. Curious to see what it is. Okay, and the back, this part, wisdom. Yes, you are very wise. That came through when I was talking about in the first card about soul lessons and how wise and spiritually gifted you are. So that's coming through. A lot of the same message is repeating. I like that. I love that when it happens. It's more confirming and makes you feel better about what you're doing. Boosts your confidence. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 2. Okay, the first card, angel card, intuition and downloads. Okay, she looks very connected. She's focused. She's in her head. There's a divine connection going on. You can see all of this gold around her. I feel like your solar plexus is really lit up, but also connecting to that golden energy of the divine. Feeling supported, receiving more gifts because you're a very powerful light worker. If light worker doesn't work for you, I'm trying to think, oops, sorry about that. Some type of healer, an artist, someone that deliberately came here to be connected to the divine in a way in your spiritual gifts that you make a huge difference in the world, whether you're doing it alone or people are going to come and go one way or another, but you are definitely connected more powerfully in a way that most people are not. And I feel like you're going to be upgraded if it hasn't already started. Strings. Look at that. He's looking up. Look at the gold and orange radiating around him. He's got his hands on his heart. I like that more gold is coming in here, like the first card. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence and conviction. Solar plexus coming through again. And a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength, and on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Okay, so your guides are letting you know, Spirit is letting you know. And I feel like this is something you already know, but sometimes you kind of get caught up in the work that you're doing or your process that you might feel a little disconnected, and they're just reminding you because you've got the helping hand reaching up, the gold energy expanding out, so maybe doing a little solar plexus work. There might find out what is going on there. There might be some cord cutting that needs to take place. Something might be draining your confidence in that area. But you have the power within you. You are a very strong, confident, special person. You know this, but you know, from time to time, like all of us, we can question when things aren't going a specific way that we think might, or somebody might say something that triggers us. And be patient, it will come. The sun, 11, and 1111 down here, manifestation power. Okay, so this might be about something you're trying to make happen. And I just realized, look at that, in all 3 of these cards, the eyes are closed. Like, I feel you are very connected with whatever this is that you're working on. Whatever these shifts and changes are that are happening, the connection isn't difficult. Like, you're somebody that can, look at the third eye sparkle, you're somebody that can just get right into it. Like, it's a natural way of life for you. You're starting to get used to living in this frequency or energy, this connection with the divine. And you've been very focused on whatever this is. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it is working, it is going to happen. Just be patient. It's not the right time for some reason, or there might be some work. Ooh, 22:22 on the clock timer, and 44 minutes left. Interesting. Okay, so be patient. It's happening. It's going to work out for you. That could be also over here with the strength. That could be why you're feeling a little down or off. Things are not quite happening the way you had wanted, or not as quickly. So just be patient with that. Again, it's not the right time, or there's something within you that still needs a bit of work in order for you to get there, for that to happen. It's usually one of the two. From my own personal experience, this is what I find. Live your dream. Live your dream, and then never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Okay, so some of you are really frustrated. I'm picking up with this. You're starting to question. Again, that came through a little bit. Some of you know, like, you truly believe, you know it's going to happen. It's just you've been a little frustrated because it hasn't happened, it hasn't jumped off yet. And some of you might be questioning, like I was just talking about, there's some doubt, like you're wondering, maybe, am I actually supposed to make this happen? Is this supposed to work for me? Maybe you feel like you need to step back and take a look. Maybe it's not the right thing, but no, it is the right thing for you. It is the right thing. You're just being protected. You're being redirected for some reason. There's something that you need to look at, a message of some sort. You are on the right path. It is happening. You're super focused. You're meant to live this dream, this life, whatever this thing is. So don't give up. And this message comes through every couple months, I've noticed, no matter what arrangement or different types of cards. Every now and then I find that people need to be reminded that yes, you are on the right path. It is going to happen. Just be patient, hang in there, and keep doing the work. You're doing all of the right things. Okay, and the first tarot, solar plexus. No. Seven of Cups. Dreams. Look at that. Dreams twice. Oh, I love that. And look at the Seven of Cups. All these offerings coming through, or about to come through rather. Lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities, opportunities, picking and choosing decisions, procrastination, dreaming, fantasy, illusion, wishful thinking, imagination, hallucinations, meditation. An interesting meditation, because all three of those first cards, they're definitely in deep meditation and connection. Some of you, again, I feel like you think that, you're feeling a little wishy-washy, like, with that solar plexus, you're starting to question, but keep going. It's going to be fine. And there's just so many opportunities. Maybe look at things differently. Maybe that's part of the reason. Also, you're trying to force, or you're trying to think or believe it's going to happen. This is a difficult part for us sometimes, just allowing it to happen the way it naturally or organically would. Maybe you have a set intention in your mind and you think, oh, it's going to work this way. So you're trying to project that. But you need to just relax and allow it to happen. It will be, there's so many different choices, opportunities, and ways that this could go. So just trying to relax, be calm, have faith. The support is here. And definitely meditation for many of you. Some form of meditation is going to help. Okay, and throat chakra, budgeting, Four of Pentacles, holding on to people, possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness, financial stability, financial security, saving for a big purchase or retirement, greed, materialism, wealth. Okay, this could be if you are holding on to something, you're cutting yourself off, you're not allowing the natural flow again. Money is energy, like anything. It's meant to move. It's meant to come and go. So this could be what's setting you back. If you're trying to hoard and hold on to something, you're blocking yourself. Maybe something needs to be let go for something else to come in and take its place, something better, more of what you're desiring. Being a little too obsessed with the situation again. Let me see. But you have been, or you are financially stable, but for some reason there's a concern, maybe because of the retirement. Some of you might be ready to or looking to retire, so you become a little more tight with your money and you might be reluctant to let it go. Budgeting is something I feel is definitely going to help, so it gets everything moving and flowing again, and you're not just holding on or hoarding or trying to control. And the last tarot, intuition. Intuition coming through 4 times for you. You're very powerful when it comes to your intuition, remembering to trust that, also grounding yourself. Love, comfort, kindness, intuition, a good idea, a sensitive, thoughtful, introverted, cooperative, quite dreamy. I like that dreamy's coming in again. Oh, man, the cat hair. Sorry about that. It drives me crazy when I see it. I have to take it off. Imaginative, psychic, emotional, or dependent youth, someone interested in learning about emotional issues. Okay, so let me see what I'm getting. This is more of what you're moving towards. Once you start to relax, you're grounding, you're trusting your guidance, your intuition. Somebody might be coming in to help you with your emotional state, or you might be helping somebody, because it's saying here that someone wants to learn, and you definitely come from a position where you can offer guidance to somebody. I definitely feel like someone's going to be helping you get through whatever this is as well. I mean, all signs are pointing to everything is happening. It's working for you in the background. It will come to fruition. Just being patient. And let's see what we have here. The first card, we have sparkles in a jar. It looks like fireflies or magic or fairies or something. Hope jar. I am full of hope and I take action. Yes. And we have bare feet on sand. The lucky walk. I am generous and loving. This is something else that I feel will be very helpful to get you out of yourself. This always gets things moving when you do something selfless for another person, being caring, being generous, especially if you do something for someone and they don't know about it. That holds a lot more power. So that is something to keep in mind that will help get everything moving for you more quickly. And we have this beautiful night sky with a tree, and again, little sparkles, forest fairies, earth elements. The wishing tree. My wishes grow big like a tree, and wishing coming out under the dream card. So it is telling you, reminding you, keep going, keep moving, relax, stay grounded, speak your truth, stay in that divine connection up here. And the last card is an activation card, sacred geometry. And let's see what it is. Integration. Okay, integrating your spirit, your energy, the divine connection, everything coming together again for you, working out perfectly. All right, so those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 3. And we have expect miracles. Okay, so something is on its way, and not just a miracle, more than one. Also, if you were drawn to pile 2, there was something there about manifesting that might be some messages for you, especially if you're feeling a little frustrated. But she is open. To me, that is a very joyful and confident face of knowing and expecting at any time. Look at all of that divine golden energy connection. Some type of miracles, magic is going to be happening for you, coming in. But also I'm picking up, because you're a very advanced healer, artist, person, being, there's light codes within you. You have this ability to help others without even trying. Sometimes just being around them, sometimes your intuition, or you might receive a download for information to share with someone. So also, I feel for many of you, expect a miracle in how you are affecting people. So this might be something completely new, or it could be just on a much higher level than you were doing it before. So very interesting, exciting, very powerful. Vulnerability. Heart. We have a green leaf covering her heart. This is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Okay, so these miracles, this magic that's happening, it's leading you into a new space, a new adventure. And you're definitely, I mean, a lot of times when this happens, we're not used to something new. We definitely feel vulnerable, a little nervous about it, but there's no need to worry. You are definitely protected. You're divinely connected in a way that a lot of people are not. 2:28 on the clock timer and 88 minutes. So it's okay to be vulnerable. I feel like most of you are past this already, but occasionally some of you might have a little twinge of fear, worrying about sharing or trusting, but you are, again, look at all of that golden energy, and also both of their eyes are closed, which is interesting because also, was it pile 1? I think it was pile 2, the first 3 cards. The eyes were closed. So definitely spiritually advanced and connected in a way that you weren't before, in a way that most people aren't. I feel like this is a way that you normally live. Like you just trust that intuition, that guidance. You're not so fearful of it anymore. You've learned how to live and just simply be, and things come and go naturally, organic, without having to worry about losing something or hold on or cling. And so moving into this new energy or unfamiliar territory, it might be a little iffy at first, but you're just going to get past it, no issues. And knowing that you are safe and sharing yourself through your messages. Oops, there we go. You don't need it all figured out. Okay, we have a magic mushroom. This feels very Alice in Wonderland to me. The gifted guide, stars, chaos, opportunity. Number 20. Okay, so this could be another thing. Sometimes we get caught up because we think we have to have a plan from beginning to end. But if we're that restrictive on ourselves, things cannot flow naturally. It's going to hold us back longer. It's going to cause problems. So again, learning to trust that guidance, the intuition, allowing things to happen, and just not trying to picture it necessarily in one way. Being open, allowing it to happen is usually the best way to allow it, because it'll work out so much better than if we had just tried to control and do it our way the whole time. The universe works in mysterious and magical ways. And also maybe some type of psychedelic journey for some of you. This could be something that you need right now. There could be messages in there, or activations, or healing, and some sort of psychedelic, whether it's shrooms or something else. I myself would love to try DMT. Hopefully one day. I expect to do it at some point. I just don't know when. But I think that will be so interesting. So just trusting, you don't have to know every single detail. It's working for you, it's happening. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Reminding you again, there's nothing that you cannot achieve or accomplish. And for some of you, a message of don't rest on your laurels. Sometimes once we finally get to where we've been striving and things are working out and happening, 555 on the clock timer, sometimes we can, I hate to use the word lazy, we become a little lax. We're just kind of relaxed and happy where we are, and we're not challenging ourselves. We're not growing or moving forward anymore. I'm hearing YouTube channels as a perfect example. Some people get trapped. I was just talking about this with someone, you know who you are if you're watching this. And we were saying how there's some channels that have been on for years and they're still the same. Like there's no growth. They're just repeating the same old thing over and over. And it's so important that we have this growth, this change. We need to challenge ourselves. And the first tarot, we have Nurturing Third Eye, Queen of Cups. A choice based on sincere feelings, yes. Imagination, dreams, empathy, occult interest, deep feeling. Your mother or a mother substitute may play a significant role in near future events. Okay, so very nurturing person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It could be a man or male with feminine energies. It's a very open, someone you feel close and connected to that you can trust. I love that the third eye, again, intuition coming through, trusting, connection. You are someone that is a very sincere person. You've worked hard to become who you are. And I think sometimes that's why you hesitate, or there might be a little bit of fear about moving forward into the unknown, because there could be some flashbacks of the past where you're thinking, there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done, or some healing because of the work you've done now and who you are, what you've put in to get to where you are. You occasionally drift back to the past, or you get nervous about the unknown, thinking, some of those old experiences are going to come back, but that is not the case. You are very aware of it, you've healed it, you've learned from it, and if it even tries or attempts to make appearance, you will see through it right away and handle it accordingly, easily and effortlessly. Number 1, the Magician. Yes, I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. Okay, again, over here it's talking about limitless. Second time coming in, you are the Magician, the Alchemist, the Wizard, or the, what is it for women? I can't think of the words, sorry. I'm already starting to space out and it's super early. I probably should have had breakfast or had food before I started, but I was so excited to get started on this today. Anyway, I digress. Throat chakra, creativity, action, power, manifestation, under expected miracles, skill, magic, work, self-employment, a smooth talker, having the gift of gab, willpower, directing your will, creative visualization, manifesting your desires. Okay, so this is another confirmation how powerful you are. There's nothing you can't do. When you're vulnerable, don't freak out. It's all right. You're safe, you're protected. You have everything that you need to do everything you want, and that includes moving forward into the unknown, being vulnerable, and not having to be fearful, using your power, setting the intention, writing it down, maybe doing a ritual. Because was it over here, it was talking about occult practices. Maybe you're someone who's into the occult and you use some type of skill from that, or maybe some type of light work or energy or witchcraft or animism. Number 16, crown chakra, the Tower. I surrendered to the storm. Okay, again, that fear coming up from the past, not a lot, just a little bit, but you're soon able to decide that, it's okay, you can handle it. You remember what you went through, how powerful you handled it. And again, how limitless you are, that you can take on anything and get through it easily, or maybe a little difficult sometimes, but you're not stuck in it. Chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, a disaster, loss, tragedy, revelations, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disasters, collapse of the old ways, life-shattering false beliefs. Okay, to me, this really speaks about also not just our past, because we all go through this, but this is a lot of what's going on in the world right now. I feel like maybe this is part of what's going on with you. Your gifts, your blessings, who you are and what you're able to achieve. I feel like you are very powerful in shaping the new earth, your life, of course, but also that around you, the world in general, people, groups, some type of online presence. You have powerful information coming through that helps people. Like when other people start freaking out and they're seeing collapse and all of these things happening, you are going to be the calm in the storm. Like you're going to help them remain calm, to be stable. Even if they start to freak out, you're just going to know the right things to say. You have this energy about you that is very calming and soothing, and people will hear the words and just know, like they won't doubt. They'll be able to just believe it and go with it. Wow. Remember up here how I was saying, not just receiving miracles, but also it's a miracle how you're able to affect people. And I love that the crown chakra came through. So you are a very powerful being. And it's taking you quite some time to get there. All right, let's see what our last 3 messages are. And we have an activation. Okay, so we have candles, tea lights. Candle magic, everyday things get better. Okay, we were just talking about over here, or both of these cards, how I was saying doing some type of ritual that would be helpful. And here it's talking about occult interests. So that's coming through again for some of you. This is a very powerful way for you. And also I'm hearing maybe try some new ways besides what you're already doing. And we have the cycles of the moon shifting here. Follow the moon. I love following through the magical cycles. Okay, so this is a very powerful time. Again, 13:13 on the clock timer and 77 minutes. Okay, with these rituals, nighttime might be the more powerful time for you than the day. Also, I'm hearing moon water, drinking moon water. This is also something very powerful that can help you. And just flowing through the cycles in general. And the last card, we have full moon again. So major shifting and new beginnings, the end of a cycle. We have moon wishes. The moon shows me patience. Okay, so for the moon to come through twice, that is very powerful. This is where a lot of you go outside, and earthing anytime is super powerful, but especially for those of you that like to do your practices and rituals at night during the cycles of the moon, or specifically with the full moon. This is a very powerful time for you. Reconnecting and just kind of energizing yourself is what I'm hearing. I mean, through meditation, of course, and intuition, but there are other things that we do that just really rejuvenate us and strengthen our resolve, our power, and help us to feel more connected to that divine essence within us. It helps keep us going. Beautiful. All right, let's see what your activation is. We have duality. Yep, I definitely feel like you're someone that walks between worlds, just from everything the card is talking about. Okay, so this is the activation, and then I'll show you the other side. Here we go. I like the purple is coming through again. Ultraviolet and purple, so that higher divine conscious is really coming in powerfully for you, shifting and helping. Okay, so those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.